Hey guys, day 14 is here. All right. This is where the rubber meets the road. Didn't I tell you we're doing things different this 90-day run? We're going down to the nitty and gritty. And guys, this is 1,000% transparency. Now, this video right here is for those of you who are using System IO. No problem. Michelle's going to walk you through. I'm going to come back around. We're going to tie this thing together, right? And guess what? We've got a webinar coming up. Newsletter time. Let's get them out. I will see you. Listen carefully.
Okay, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and create this newsletter. We'll do the first one. I'm not going to do all five, but we'll do first one so you can get the logistics of this. You're going to click on email marketing, and that's going to bring you to the newsletter. We're going to click on create, click by myself. Then we're going to come in here and look for our title. So we're going to go to the webinar tab, right? So this is like the webinar tab right here. Boom. And then what we're going to do here is click on March the 4th, right? Boom, right here. And then go down here and it's got the newsletter coming from the bigger community. And then when you come here, we're just going to look at the subject title, right? So let's look at here which one might trigger the best. I think this is probably the best for now. Everything is testing, it's whatever your choice is. So we're going to go ahead and copy that and we're going to place this title right here. Boom. Then we're going to go to subject line, right? We're going to go to subject line. And then we're going to go here to subject line, which is going to be the same title. Okay. But we're going to put some emojis. 4 colors that will trigger to open: green, red, orange, and blue. Okay. So today we're going to use that and we're going to use blue. So I'm going to go ahead and type in blue. And let me see which one we're going to use. Let's see. We're going to use a blue heart. We're going to stay consistent. Okay. Then we're going to put a red burst next to the money online. And then we're going to copy and paste this, right? And we're going to add a preview text. Okay. We're going to copy and paste that. What we're going to do is choose our recipient. Okay. So we're going to do our recipient. For me, I like to send it to on my list. So I'm going to go ahead and go right here. Maybe I will exit this. This is the people for the last workshop. Most of them are already in the bigger community. We don't need to do that. We'll go here. Project. So we're going to go ahead and take them off the list. So optimize the bundle, the customers. Yeah. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Don't need none of the here. Boom. And the rest of them is fine. So we're going to go ahead and add that. So that's going to give us a list of number of people we're sending it to, right? Then we come down here and we're going to go ahead and design this email. So this newsletter, we're going to use my template and we're going to use day 1, right? We're going to use day 1 newsletter. So we're going to use that. There it goes. So you guys can see here, Wednesday, March 4th, template is already done. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that for those of you who are using the webinar, you can use that. For me, I have the template that we have for the funnel, and you're entitled to this funnel. If you don't have this funnel for now, don't use it. And make sure you schedule an appointment with us, and then we'll get that funnel done for you. Let me go here and go here, hide the floats. So we're going to go right here and grab that funnel. So we're going to go into HPA. Okay. We're going to go ahead and grab that funnel link. So I'm logging in HPA. And then I'm going to go right here, webinar link. Boom. So we're going to go right here on the webinar link. We're going to grab this link right here. Boom. Copy. And then we're going to come right back over here. Right. And we're going to go ahead and go like this. And we're going to paste that. Okay, hold on. We're going to delete that. Then paste that right here. And we're going to go ahead and make it 24. We're going to turn it into white. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and add the link. Boom. So we insert that link. And then we're going to go ahead and make it Arial black. I like for it to be seen. And we're going to make it turn into a purple cow. So we're going to make it bright. So maybe we'll turn it pink. You can't miss that, right? Boom. So we're going to go here, save your seat, right? Go ahead and bring it up. Boom, save your seat. And then we got to change our link here, as you can see. And then we're going to go here and put in our website. So this is going to be ppppagedaily.com. Always test out your links, right? So you right click it, go to it, and make sure it takes you to the ready page. So that way you test your link, right? Boom, that's done. We'll update. There goes that link. We're going to change that picture right here, right? So you can go in here, right? And we can go to Canva. So we're going to go to Canva here. I'm going to pick a template that we have. All right. We're going to do a square. All right. So now we got the square. We're going to go ahead and do the diamonds, right? And we're going to add a new square. Come here. Boom. And then what we're going to do is do an element. We're going to add a markup shape. All right. We're looking for something plain. Maybe we'll put circle. Save us some time. So you guys see a lot of these have laces, right? We might use this right here. This is pretty simple. Well, looks like I got two of them here. We'll delete one. We'll make it big enough right here, just like that. Center it. And then I'm going to go here to upload and take one of my pictures. So we're going to put Kim Mulatto. Okay. Hit enter. It will sort out. It will pull up Kim Mulatto. And let's see what we got here. Maybe put this one here. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna center it right here, like that. Apply to image. So now we've got it centered, right? Boom. Then we go ahead and upload it. So we're gonna do download. We're gonna click PNG, transparent. So we don't want the black border, right? And we're gonna click current page. Boom, download it. Okay. Now we got our picture. Well, we're gonna go and replace it. So we're gonna click here, replace. We're gonna add a file. We're gonna go look for it on our computer. In this case here, it's in the downloads. Boom, right? So we go ahead and click upload, add. So now it's adding it to our library. And then we're just going to use it. And there you have it, right? So then we're going to change our name, right? Cumulado. Boom. We're going to line this up a little bit. So we're going to put digital creator, right? Then we come in here and we change the color. We're going to keep the branding. So my branding is black, white, and gold, right? So do that. And then I'm going to probably take this and I'm going to make it Arial black. And I'm going to make it a tad bit bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and make that like that. And then this right here, we got to make it a purple cow. So we come in here and we're going to keep it consistent. Call to action, right? And we're going to make that call to action right here. And we're going to give it a little space in between, right? So you can see now, what did I just do? I branded this, right? So now we got to check our social media, right? So when we go here to check our social media, we got to change this. Now for me, all you got to do is change these. But for me, I have a template. So I save the template, which has my social media. And all I do is drag it right over. Boom. Take this one and I go ahead and delete it. So I just changed my whole entire thing right here. So you guys see that? So now we have a completed newsletter, as you can see, right? Reserve my spot, boom, 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 time, good, place, done. So we're going to go ahead and click this, right? And I'm going to do save as my template, right? So I'm going to go in here and do first email, and I'm going to put first, first newsletter, webinar series. But this time, we're going to name it next webinar. Okay. Next webinar. Create. And we got our first email. Okay. I'm going to go to next. As you can see, I've got everything in place. First thing you want to do is you want to send yourself a test email. You always want to check your email. Okay. You want to make sure that there's no mistakes. So you go ahead and send it to yourself. Same thing, and that way it makes sure that you hit the um, inbox, right? All right, it's taking a minute here. I haven't heard the email go through yet. Hang on a second. Not sure what the hiccup. There we go. All right, so now I'm going here, and I'm going to be seeing that test email. So I want to make sure that the email is good. It's got, hey Kim, boom, boom, what actually does work, right? So I'm gonna add some more colors to this, okay? But you can see here, now we can test this, make sure it goes to my social media, right? Boom, done, okay? And then we can go ahead and test the link to make sure that it goes to my ready page, right? Boom. And then we go in here, make sure it goes to the invitation funnel. Awesome, right? So another thing you want to do here on the funnel is you want to make sure that the webinar link is right. Okay. So we're going to go here to the bigger community. Okay. We're pretty much done here. So we're going to go here to the bigger community and we're going to go ahead and grab the link, right? So we're going to grab the link. Where is March 4? We're going to copy and paste that link. Always copy the link. Always test it out. Make sure it works. Okay. So we're going to paste that and we're going to make sure it works. All right, we're good to go. So we're going to go back to HBA and bring in here the link. So we're going to go right here and edit the video. Hang on a second. We're going to click right here and alignment. So we're going to go to the settings. Where's? Okay, here we go. Settings. And instead of Kim Zoom, we're going to do external link and we're going to paste that webinar link and make it open a new tab. So we're going to go right here, click select. And you always want to do that for every single webinar, right? And the other thing you also want to do is change it on the pop-up. So when you go to the pop-up, right here, you want to change it as well. Okay. And you want to go ahead and put that in. Okay. New tab. Select, grab some water. So now we got this. We're going to save it, right? Here's another thing you want to check. You want to make sure that your get response list is going to the list you want, right? So you want this to go to your LV incoming, right? Boom. That's confirmed. And you want to do the same thing here. So we go ahead, save. All right. And then we're going to click that X and we're going to do the same thing here. We want to make sure that it goes to our Legacy Builder leads bundle incoming. Boom. Save. Now all of that is set up. So we know that the destination is good. Email is good, right? So now we go back here and delete this. Our email is good. And now we go right here. Okay. So we got a good email. And so right here, you can either send immediately, which is what we're going to do. You always want to site visitor behavior, right? And you always want to click perfect timing. And then when we send, boom. Now, let's say you want to schedule later. You can schedule later, do same process, right? But today we're going to send it immediately. It's going through the motions. There we go. So you just now sent the newsletter. You create a newsletter, right? And you want to make sure schedule to send. Boom. So it's going to go out at 12:47. Awesome. And we're complete. So with that being said, that concludes this video.